What is your beef? Why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know who you
pool
are.
house is torn apart. Okay, it's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam. Okay, I'm no better than you.
Movie Madness Entertainment. Welcome.
Woo! Welcome, everyone. It's Saturday night. It's to the max. I don't know.
Whatever we
I don't know. Get those thumbs up there. We're going to have a chill stream tonight, chill holiday stream, talk about plans for the future. Me and Voltaire did a stream last night. He's like, stop dwelling on the past no matter what. You know, I know people get really political lately. It's in all our lives, the economy, whatever, world events. There's tragedies all over the place. Try to find your silver linings and then make plans for the future. Very proud of my pal Brian making some strides himself. You know, work seems pretty good. Having a good time and then still making time to talk about nerd shit.
Well, I mean, first
thing
I did since I started working is I got all my streaming services back up and running again.
Yeah. So you're willing to pay for entertainment when it makes sense.
I've always been willing to pay for entertainment, okay? When it's convenient and it makes sense.
Yeah.
Big word, convenient, okay? Don't have to leave my house.
So this is also
kind of like my job. Yeah, I got a remote job, guys.
That's great, man. You deserve it. You deserve it. It seems like a good opportunity. Give you some options in the future, and you know, I really think I know there's a strong pull for big corporations to get people back in the office, and I really say if people do their jobs remotely, it also helps. I know people go back and forth about the environment, but the environment helps also transportation costs. I think is worth it. And I think some people, depending on the person, work better at home than in the office. Like myself, I work better at home. I've always been a hard worker, but this is also the Kitty Grift stream. We're doing that as a joke, but I will be real. These free kittens really need help. They were really sick. I don't know if everyone knows the story. They were out in the cold before a winter storm. They, you know, no one was taking them in a neighborhood. If anyone has a neighborhood where there's a lot of stray cats and maybe even the cats have homes, but their kids don't, the kittens don't. So they were really in dire straits. They have a lot of illnesses. So I've had to take them to the vet and I'm planning to take them to the vet again. Hold on, Callie, you're already ruining it because I'm talking about kitties, aren't you? You don't get to meet the kitties. Oh my God. Okay, so let me put this back. Let me take care of Callie, but get the thumbs up there for the kitty.
Wow, dude, you got a boxing glove and you're like, let me put
yeah.
Care of Callie. Yeah.
No, I got a good deal for $40. It's a great extra. I put it together today and I went 30 minutes just punching, not going like that for exercise. It was so cathartic and fun, and I will do it again, and I highly recommend it. I got a really good deal. The guy on Facebook Marketplace is delivered to my house, and it's another way because on New Year's is my favorite holiday. So New Year's resolutions, I'm going to get back on the horse with exercise, and I'm going to incorporate boxing now with all the elliptical and bike riding. And I have canceled the gym because it was an added expense. I tried. It was fun. But by the time I go, I'm so busy. By the time I go back and forth, I have very little time for the gym. Whereas if I do get time from home, I could do half hour at home. you know, and then I'm
Do your stuff at home. It's cheaper.
So that's why I said I saved money from the gym. I'm going to pay $40. The guy delivered it, and I'm having a blast. But I'll come right back because Callie is already ruining the stream, the kitty stream. Of course she is.
That's fine.
Brian, hold down the fort.
She just realizes she's not the center of attention at the current moment. That's all right. So yeah, no, things have been going relatively positive for me at the moment. I've caught up on a bunch of streaming shows and stuff like that. I've had a lot of time, which is kind of nice. Last job kind of burned me out like a candle, and yeah, I just could not do that. So yeah, finished Peacemaker. Absolutely loved it. I watched the entirety of Stranger Things, and I'm completely caught up now. Great freaking show. No complaints here, except for the fact that nobody here can talk about it.
I didn't get this. I started a couple times and I didn't get through the first episode. It's a lot. They're like movies now. So I've also been working on the game room because I do want to do a game room tour. If you look at, I put this was in my bedroom. It's now down here, so I could put VHS tapes on display. I could eventually start doing VHS reviews. Yes, TJH, member, I'm planning to do a member stream tomorrow. I have to see how much I get done because also besides the grifting kitty stream, which so far Rational has contributed $2 to the kitties fund. Really appreciate that, Rational. I'm sorry, take some medicine if you can for your headache, ibuprofen or Tylenol, I don't know. So Rational, I appreciate the support. I'm going to cover the gaming news. It is going towards both the kitty's vet visit, and I'm actually planning to make a kitty kingdom because now we have 3 cats in one bedroom in my house. That's a small bedroom because we're not going to have children, you know? So I might as well really do something. And I'm bringing back the Madhouse. I'm really enjoying vlogging with Tape Hunters because I get to see great friends, get great physical media, and it's a blast. You know, and I've one of the first times I did Tape Hunters, I met Bruce. One of the first times I did vlogging was at Too Many Games with Ray and Bruce. And I've also met Larry. There's been lots of people I've met. I even went on Tape Hunters. Did you see the Tape Hunters episode where the seller invited me to his house and we became like friends? I'm actually gonna try to collab with him again.
Oh, that's cool. No,
he let me in his house and he showed me all his movies and CDs and vinyl records, but there was a snowstorm. I had to go. Retro Bro, I would love to visit. I've been very short on cash, Retro Bro. We adopted 2 cats. I really respect what he's doing with making video games. Really amazing. I almost pulled the trigger a few times on his Kickstarters. I will eventually get one of the games for sure. I'm working on my game room. I have CRTs ready to go, bro. So he actually made a light gun game, which not many people make light gun games with these new, like the new developers that make games for retro consoles. I think he's the first one I heard of that made a light gun game. Really cool stuff. I'm eventually going to get to it. And I want to visit you too. Also, I don't know if you want me to stay with you. I might want to visit you and Crazy Joe are pretty comparable. I could probably visit you both in one weekend. Oh, wow. Virtual Cop D-Make for free for the NES. I would love that. Yeah. And also, shout out to especially it's the holidays. Shout out to any veterans and families that really serve the country.
Absolutely.
And his whole family, I think there's probably more than I know, but I know he's been sharing on Facebook. We're friends on Facebook. His family is really into the serving this country and really great family guy. And I appreciate your family service because the whole family does that. And it's weird. It's not weird. It's really cool when there's generations of people serving the country and, you know, putting putting their family in it. It's very, I couldn't do it. So I have utmost respect for people that do. It's
Absolutely
very, very impressive. Very impressive dad. We disagree on many things, me and Retro Bro. But I'm very impressed with his work ethic on making video games and his how he's raised his family and how strong they are as a family. That's really admirable and awesome, especially when you think about the holidays.
Absolutely.
So shout out to Retro Bro's family and what he's doing on his game. And I can't wait to see where he goes next. He's doing a lot more. And I would love to make a video game. I don't have the patience to do it. Yes, he has three daughters. And it is a sacrifice, but it's a happy sacrifice that they made from what I could see that his oldest daughter, I think, is carrying on the tradition of serving the country. And that's awesome. And I wish the best for them. So, let me see. Kevin, I don't want to talk about JD Vance. Why'd you have to make it? I want to talk about entertainment news. Brian was going to talk about getting the retro games.
I'm so excited about that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Next week.
Yeah, I know you did your time. I have respect. I could not do that. I have respect for people that do, regardless of people's politics too. I think everyone respects people that serve the country. So, and veterans for sure.
I electively chose to be in ROTC the last 2 years of my high school. Like I didn't need to take classes, but I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
It was a fun experience. I was kind of disappointed that I didn't end up in that because weight cuts and all that whatnot, and have yous. Because back then this is right before 9/11, so it was different. But anyways, yeah, no, I have absolute respect. I got a lot of friends that served, so
yeah,
hats off and all that.
Let's not go there, bro, because then we're gonna disagree. But I feel like you're still a certain fanboy to a certain president. I don't like anyone that's a fanboy for any politician. I don't like any politician.
To be fair, if you're a step to the right of Max,
no, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Now you're bullshitting.
I'm in the same boat, Retro Bro. Don't worry about it.
No.
I just got to the point where I'm like, dude, I don't care anymore.
You two should talk about sports or something podcast, or have them on for that.
I love sports.
I know. I don't.
I haven't watched a single football game, but I'm doing it on purpose.
Hey, bro, while you're here, I'm getting into boxing. That's a lot of fun. Yeah. I've seen some of your activity on Facebook. You're a Trump fanboy. Sorry, I said it. Sorry, not sorry. I'm not a fanboy for Biden or Kamala or anybody. So there you go.
No, yeah, I checked out, man. No, but you have TDS like a sumbitch. So
I do not. No,
you do, sir.
I think that Trump himself has derangement syndrome.
No, I think you have.
Look at his comments on Rob Reiner. Are we really going there? He has the derangement syndrome himself, and it's him. It's his own mind.
Oh, I mean,
and anyone that still gives him the benefit of the doubt, I think, might have it.
This is why I don't care anymore.
No, you guys brought it. You and bro went there. I still love you both.
I never went there. You did.
You and bro did.
You brought it up.
It doesn't matter, bro. There's a common courtesy, just like people were making fun of, Charlie Kirk. I don't think it's cool to make some, people on the opposite. It's the same thing. It's not cool. A little level of respect for human life, regardless if you don't like anything,
bro.
I know, but he was being a little bitch, just like when the people were being bitches about. I don't like Charlie Kirk's what he said, what he was about. I do respect him in certain aspects, but let's move on. We're talking about kitties here. Yes, I know. Yes, CGH has American derangement syndrome.
Occupy the entire show. Unless we're gonna start talking about the episodes of Trailer Park Boys where Bubbles started getting the cats and shit. But no, dude, what entertainment have you partaken of?
Me?
Yes.
I really enjoyed It's a Wonderful Life this week. I never really gave it I always thought it was just like Christmas.
We're talking the original Jimmy Stewart. It's a
Yes.
Wonderful Life.
I never saw it. I saw clips from of it, you know, like the famous clips.
Oh.
Yeah, but I always thought like, you know, I've never been too much in the holidays. Brian knows more about that behind the scenes, but I've never really, I just thought it was like nostalgic bullshit.
You sweet.
And it's not even that much about, the reason I loved it so much was not even about the Christmas aspect.
No.
It was really a deep story, the whole story of the character and how he did right by people, even at his own detriment, to help people out. He sacrificed his own ambition and what he wanted in life to help his family and people in his community. And he at one point in the story, he felt like, and I think everyone has been there, where they thought the world would be better without me, or I'm worth more not even here. And I think that's a very real thing especially for an older movie. And I was like, wow, this is really intense. And then they did the Hollywood magic. They showed how you impact each person you do good for. And hopefully, I hope that we're still at a point in this world where if you do good by people and you're generally a good person of good morals, that in your time of need, people will be there for you too. I think we still have that. And that's a beautiful thing at the end of the story. The community comes to help him out in his time of need. And the way they showed how each person was better off with him is such a strong message for people that deal with especially mental health issues. And I think it's probably crossed everybody's mind at one point in their life, you know, and it's one of my favorite movies now.
Well, let's see here. In the Hill household, we watch that movie every year for Christmas. I've seen that movie so many times. Buffalo Gals, why don't you come out tonight? Anywho, but yeah, no, I absolutely love that movie, and yeah, I agree 100%. I myself have had really lousy holidays, and it's one of those things. Watching that movie kind of turns things around.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no. I
don't know if I'm going to watch that every year now, but I really respect It's a Wonderful Life now.
No, I like it and respect it more than most Christmas movies.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely a Christmas movie, but it's really not, for me. It wasn't the reason I liked it or the focus of it. It was really about how important you are when you do good by people. It's kind of like it comes back around to you.
No, it's the theme kind of deal, and it takes place during Christmas.
Yeah.
It's like the Die Hard of before Die Hard.
Also, people that aren't really religious, there is angels and stuff, but you could still get a lot of out even if you're not religious either, because you could just ignore the angels part, or like it's just like people are better off with everyone around. You're like, we're all better off with Brian around, even though he's retired from MME quite a few times. We're better with you here, Brian.
Yeah, right. Well, I'm the one that went back, got on my entertainment, and there's nothing to watch.
Wonderful Life was a flop when it came out. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was.
But I just never gave it a shot. I just I don't like Chris. I'm not a big fan of not a lot of holiday movies. I'm just like, this is just going to be cheesy. And
well, I don't like the cliche movies anymore. The biggest one I don't like is A Christmas Story. I can't stand that movie anymore. And everyone's like,
it's overplayed.
Story. It's like, bro, it's like so played out. It's not even funny. Like, I just can't.
I think I saw The Family Man. I'll have to give it another shot. I am going to get to your super chat, Rational. Thank you for the support. And Crazy Joe Adventures, rest in peace, Adam LeWoo. Yes, also, me and Joe watched Adam LeWoo stuff at his house, and he was showing me, and he's like, this is a great YouTuber. He actually did it full time. And if you like, I'm getting more into vlogging with my tape hunters, and then I want to do other stuff. Big inspiration, because he was a positive dude. Everyone loved him. Sorry for your loss, Joe, because I know you were touched by him personally. Well, that doesn't sound good. I mean, but in a good way. With his life, he collabed with Joe quite a few times, and he was living it. Brian, if you could be a full-time YouTuber, I think you would be like Adam the Woo, like go travel, eat stuff, go to parks, go to baseball games. That's what he vlogged. His great channel, The Daily Woo. So very sorry to hear of his loss. He's only like 52 or something.
Okay.
That doesn't really, I think everyone tries to find out what happened. It's not really important. We just lost them. It's just that great YouTubers lost. So definitely check out The Daily Woo and give Joe some props. Lost a good friend and probably inspiration. I think Adam Woo inspired Joe for some of his videos as well in collaboration and vlogging, and vlogging. I love entertainment talk. That's not going anywhere. Live streams aren't going anywhere, but vlogging is fun and it's more evergreen. These are things that you can leave off for future generations. It's mostly positive, and they'll be important. They'll stand the test of time. Some of my entertainment takes age poorly, if I'm putting it lightly, but some of my vlogging is going to be relevant 100 years from now. Right?
Most of our takes are that, so don't feel bad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, right, bro. I don't believe you. What you say isn't political. It might be different too. I'm just joking. Let me see. AI music is evergreen. It depends on how good it is. It depends on how CGH had some good. Everyone's delaying me from getting to Rational Super Chat. Okay, CGH has done some good AI music. Okay, so let me bring this up. I actually had the kitties ready to go. Please thumbs up the video for the kitties, not for me, not for my channel. And if anyone would like to contribute 99 cents or anything else, the vet bills are pretty high and expenses are pretty high right now, right at the end of the year, right after I had to get my car fixed and a root canal. Shit. Bad time to adopt 2 kittens. All right. So let me bring this up here. Jason Schreier, industry insider. Sources tell me there's growing internal pressure from Sony's board in Japan on SIE leadership to shift toward day-and-date PC launches for first-party titles and explore ports of select games to Xbox and the Switch too. I think even though Sony is really dominating, we're at a point where big AAA studios are closing in video games and movies. The stakes are so these are really expensive projects to make, and I love console exclusives, but honestly, the more places the better if it keeps AAA studios in business and job security for these people that majority of them have student loans to pay. So I am for it. I love the classic consoles where there were exclusives, but the times have changed. Just like the theater, like Brian says, people like streaming. The industry's changed for video games as well. When there's studios closing and shuttering, would it make more sense? Are you going to get your fifis hurt because the Xbox exclusive isn't exclusive? It's on PC and Sony and Switch. And then Sony, even though they're leading, they decide to do the same thing if it helps keep people's jobs there. I'm not going to say no to that. Are you, Brian?
No, and it's because Steam's kicking their ass.
Yeah. So you have to adapt and change to the environment. When studios are going, it would be different. It would be a different conversation if studios weren't closing down, right? But they are. And these are big, big studios. So if they still shutter all of them and they go multi-plat, that's still probably going to happen too, but might help a little bit. I don't know if this is accurate though, but I would say Sony, why not?
I think it's stupid at this point. Why would you want to limit your customers by only making it for one system? And they've started doing it for other things because for example, baseball has always been exclusive to Sony, but they ported over to the Xbox every year, which is nice. So thank you, MLB The Show.
I will make an apology to bro. He is saying he is not a fanboy, so I apologize. I was being snarky, and I apologize.
And that's what I mean too.
All right, so let's get back to his comment here, citing skyrocketing development costs and ongoing RAM GPU shortages that are making PS5 exclusives harder to justify financially. Sources tell me that Insomniac, Spider-Man, God of War 2018, and Horizon Zero Dawn are very likely to be part of the first batch of games to be ported to X. Those are older games. Go right ahead. Awesome. Maybe Brian might play God of War or Spider-Man on his Xbox then. Why not? You know?
It's about time.
Switch 2 also expected a PlayStation. Everything's increasing. It just is. So I am for it. I am for it. But the majority of my where I get most of my stuff is more retro. I've shifted retro. Also, not to get political, but to support brick and mortar stores. And I don't want to pay tariffs on my products, which a lot of the new products can include them, and debating on who pays for them. I'm not getting into that. Retro, you could go get a deal. You can. I have gotten I've gotten decent at haggling in making friends at these small businesses that buy and sell retro products, electronics, games, music, movies. They know me now, and we usually make a good deal. And I've had a lot more. I get a lot more out of it going more retro instead of like just buying the new $70 game. If there's a really good game, I still might do it, but few and far between. The majority of my joy of collecting is, and honestly, I got back to basics because when I was growing up, I had to because I was poor. So I always bought secondhand and used. Even my cars I've never bought a new car. They've always been used cars. I almost did last time, and I'm glad I didn't because I got all the special features: heated seat, leather steering wheel, all those special because I got used.
Oh, bells and whistles.
Old man preferences for my car.
Yeah, I don't mind that. They don't know what seat heaters.
Mm-hmm. Well, yes, they don't. They all there's room to criticize the gaming community too, but it has impacted sales for sure.
But it shouldn't.
You're both two things can be true at the same time. But corporations and businesses also exploit the situation too. There you go. That's fair and balanced.
I think that video games have kind of always been expensive, and they're always going to be expensive.
Yeah,
that's why I wait a year, 6 months to a year.
I didn't sell my Series X, but it's not even at my house anymore because I got so sick of looking at it. I canceled Game Pass. I still have PlayStation Plus and Switch Online.
Yeah, I don't have Game Pass anymore. If I want to,
because they raised the price $10.
I just buy it, and not only that, but my computer runs faster, so I've just been playing everything off of Steam. I was just telling Max, I got the Star Wars bundle for freaking $10. You know,
that's great.
A game, and it's like the freaking double dropkick versions of the games too. So it's like, kiss my ace. You know, I only buy games when they're on sale. I only buy movies when they're on sale. I'm cheap.
So here's the exclusive, because this is the Kitty Grift stream where we've made $2. That's really going to help with thank you. The $2 is really going to help with the ad revenue from this stream with 3 viewers. We're really getting there with everyone. Thank you so much. I'm being a little sarcastic, but I appreciate any support. But here's the exclusive video to show you the update, how they're doing. Majority of their issues have cleared up. It's only a 2-minute video. But here is Fern and Dorian. Fern is the girl and Dorian is a boy cat. I'm really happy to have a boy pet again because it's been a while. My last male pet was Basil, our dog that passed.
Just caught it. Fern was shaking like she's gonna pounce.
Okay, there's Dorian. He's walking away from Walmart show. Actually, Fern got a lot of play today. We have them separated. Look at, I love Dorian. He's an awesome cat, but he's a little nervous. Fern ran towards Momo. Momo went in the other room. I was like, oh man, we could have had altercation or something, but they were okay. Yeah, they're playing. Very active cats seem a lot healthier than they were. They've been on medicine. And I cannot believe I have 3 cats, a lizard, and a dog in my house. No more pets. We're done after this. You like cats, Brian?
Eh.
Oh, he attacked my sock too. Fern is going to be the problem cat because she likes to climb high. She's going to be climbing curtains.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
You don't know what?
I don't know. Cats are cool, I guess.
Wow, we're actually losing viewers, you heartless bastards. We left down the 2 viewers for the cats. Wow. I do appreciate the $2.
Don't fall off the bed. Oh.
Okay, that's it. No one cares. All right, maybe people don't like my vlogging. All right, it's almost over. You could last 30 more seconds to see my cats.
Good job.
Huh? What happened?
You're snoring.
I just got
Wow, I can't believe how heartless this
up.
is. I thought this was going to be a huge grifting opportunity. 4 viewers and $2. And you want a link, CJ? No link tonight. No link.
Should have made that the cold opening for the show.
Now we're up to 5 viewers. Thank you so much. Share the stream out for help the kittens. Good God. Jimmy Stewart would be really upset with the lack of Christmas spirit here and spirit on the holidays for these kittens. What else do we have? I don't foresee us going past an hour because this is not a smashing success. I was going to have a kitty cam for the next one.
Anything to talk about, man?
Well,
you got my retro game consoles coming in the mail soon.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm excited. I want to go back and play some of the games I used to play when I was a youngin'.
Yes. All legally, right? All legally?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, so it's good times, man. And then with the movies and stuff, I just finished watching some Star Wars, okay? Like the documentary about Industrial Light and Magic's pretty amazing. I was on HBO Max. Like I said, I finished Peacemaker, which was good. Season 2 was awesome. From the Earth to the Moon, watch that. It's pretty good. Talks about the Gemini and Apollo program.
I have that on VHS.
From the Earth to the Moon? Hell yeah. We watched that in my science class when it came out, like back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, we watched that in my high school science class. It was cool. Tom Hanks produced it right after Apollo 13. That came out. So that was that. The trailers. We could talk some trailers. Max, Have you seen the trailer for Supergirl?
Oh, I loved it. It was not exactly what I was expecting, and it did seem like Guardians of the Galaxy in a good way.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with Guardians.
No, the original Guardians of the Galaxy is a great movie. It's not like they So I would have liked a more vibrant Supergirl, but I'm okay with this. It's interesting. It seems she's a great actress. I'm really looking forward to it. And Lobo looked great.
Yeah, absolutely. And to see him play a character that he wanted to play in the first place, yeah, I'm excited about that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know how much we're talking about it before you.
Okay, you think this looks boring? Okay, CJ, you become anti-DC.
Okay, but see, not as boring as the Steve Rogers trailer. Okay, the one that we're supposed to go see with Avatar. because they release every week. They're releasing a Doomsday trailer with Avatar.
Oh, I haven't even been following that at all.
And so thus far they've gotten what, 3 out now or something like that, 2 or 3. And then the brand new Day trailer came out, man. Like
Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Yeah.
Wait, I really?
Yeah.
This is how busy I didn't even know that.
Some of it's not official. Like some of it's you have to go watch fucking Avatar 3.
Well, my wife wants we were going to see it tomorrow, but we're probably going to see it Tuesday. Bargain
I was going to say, Mr. Avatar, you haven't even seen Avatar yet?
I didn't even want to see it. I'm not against it. I'm like, the last movie was just okay.
You're like James Cameron. You're just like, nah, I don't know, man.
No, I underestimate. I'm like, I don't think it's going to get it this time, but it seems to be doing really good. And my wife wanted to see it, so I'm like, all right. But then I don't have any like the AMC A list or anything, so I was like, tickets are going to be like $18-20 tomorrow, and we're trying to get this stuff ready for the kittens. So I'm like, let's still go to breakfast, but let's wait till bargain night Tuesday night at the theater. I hope they still do bar. I got to look into it. Hey Anthony, you have it downloaded? You're a pirate in Canada? Oh no. We also have,
say, oh shit.
now I want to even CGH and Brian are both against this Harry Potter reboot, or just they don't feel it's necessary. It's too soon. Okay, I don't think that way. I don't think that way. Now this is not confirmed, but if it is, this is an excellent casting. Cillian Murphy will portray Lord Voldemort in HBO's Harry Potter series.
I'd like that.
That is an upgrade. What the actor that played Voldemort first is really good. Ray Fiennes, right? Mm-hmm. What? Cillian Murphy is an actor on the caliber that could really there's going to be a strong conversation about a superior actor than Ralph Fiennes. Ralph Fiennes is great, or Ray Fiennes. He's a great actor, but Cillian Murphy is even a higher caliber. And we just
both were great. I remember when they announced Ray Fiennes way back in the day. I was grinning from ear to ear because I loved him from Schindler's List as a villain. You know what I mean? So it was like,
that's one VHS I couldn't do. I found it new, sealed for $1, and I'm like, I do not want to watch this movie again. It's so sad. Yeah, it's so hard to watch. Mm-hmm. It's really well done.
But no, it'd be good. But here's my deal. I just they have so much places to work with. Like, give us a prequel. Give us like
I'd like that too. Yeah.
When no, I want to see when like Harry Potter's parents were in school.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, give me that period of time, like the first, like when Voldemort was coming to power, or give me a Voldemort origin story, like something like that. Don't dredge up this. Like, you know what I'm excited about with Harry Potter? I just saw an Audible. I just re-signed up actually. Audible is amazing, by the way. The voice acted Harry Potter books. So they actually have like actors and actresses to do the voices for the characters.
I want the people in the chat that are again, I think even Anthony Beltry does not on board for the Harry Potter reboot. If this is accurate, does this make you think, well, that's a good casting? Brian, CJ,
it is, but it's not going to sway me. I mean, It's not going to get me out of my seat to go watch the show.
Wow, Anthony Beltry, thank God you're not on the. I'm going to get you on a stream. I am going to try to do a member stream tomorrow. It depends on how much I get done. I've gotten a lot done today, so we're on track to do a member stream tomorrow. But Anthony says, no, the F, he's not playing the character. How do you know? That would be A+ casting for sure.
It'd be a good get, especially post Oppenheimer.
Yeah. Well, I actually want to correct Brian. They did do a prequel to Harry Potter. It was Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah, but it had nothing to do with.
It had something to do with it.
Okay.
It was bridging it.
But what I'm getting at is if they would have teased a Voldemort origin story in Fantastic Beasts,
I think they were going to go there. Yeah.
Cool. All right.
They
But,
wouldn't
like,
get to it. They didn't get to it.
I think what it is it's like you got to go the Stranger Things route. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. So like
Yes,
Stranger
I
Things.
forgot to break up my cord.
Oh shit, you're losing the blue on your mountains, man. It's getting warm.
Mountains?
Oh, talking about the beer can. Come on.
I
dude.
know. I'm joking.
God, you gotta. You drinking redneck beer, but you don't know how to redneck. Get out of here, bro.
Well, you got to get your ass over here, especially now that you got your new you got to get over here. We'll have a blast, especially the way I'm making the game room.
It's
Oh
gonna
my
be
God.
a while before I can allot time to get out of work. But yes, but no, dude, I swear you got to go the Stranger Things route. Stranger Things has a play set when Joyce and Hopper were in high school.
Hmm.
And it's Vecna's origin story, bro. That would be fucking cool. Okay, so give me Harry Potter's parents, give me Lily Evans, give me Snape, trying to be friendly with her and stuff like that. We saw glimpses, but if you want to do it, do that. Or take Harry Potter 10 years in the goddamn future.
Mhm.
To where he's solving crimes and hanging his boots up eventually,
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man.
Now, this is what the actress's name I forget.
Millie Bobby Brown.
Millie Bobby Brown. Her reaction to the ending of Stranger Things. No spoilers if she's happy with it. No comment on anything else except what she's saying about interesting outfit, Millie. Very young. It's kind of awkward. Okay, but here we go.
Mm-hmm.
She likes.
I love your face. Mhm.
Yeah.
Is that like Game of Thrones ending? Like where the actors and actresses were like, we're happy with the ending. You remember Amelia Clark was, or no, Amelia Clark was like, no, I didn't like what they did with my character.
Yeah,
so do you think Millie Bobby Brown in this little clip, she's happy or she's just playing it up or what?
I think they're all just kind of playing it off.
Yeah.
A lot of the press hasn't been like negative like the Game of Thrones has.
Mm-hmm. So you think they're in on the joke now of when you do a whole finale of a show, you kind of like, I don't know if I liked it.
Well, trying not to get people disappointed. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I think that's a big thing nowadays.
I actually think she is not like, I don't think she hates it, but I don't think she's like on love with her, what happened to her character. Even though I didn't see it yet, she is like, okay, yeah.
Maybe she's taking a page out of my book where she's like trying to tell people don't get your expectations so high.
Okay. That's my read of it, that she didn't hate it. She's kind of playing it up for the camera, but she's like, I loved it. Mm-hmm.
But it's all good. Nobody watches it anyway, so whatever. Have fun.
All right, I was trying to. Oh, I was being mean to Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider did.
No one even know if
Oh,
Sandler didn't give you handouts with tiny parts in his movies. What the fuck are you wearing? He's kind of funny. Oh, look at these casting. This AI is actually getting really cool with this stuff. This is AI images of some actresses. I know the one's Margot Qualley on the right. Anna Diop or something, I think, is the one on the left. I think she played Starfire on DC Titans. And I have no idea who's Phoenix here. But this stuff looks great. I'm sorry. There's also... I know you're tired of hearing about the Snyder Cut. I said, like, why even ask for it when you can make it yourself with AI and enough images of Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck? Just do it yourself. Stop. There's enough there. There's enough.
Prompted into AI.
Zack Snyder is an easy prompt for AI to do, and that's a compliment to him because he's got an aesthetic style. There's enough source material for AI to pull from. You could easily do it. We are getting to a point where it's very possible. Just make it yourself. Green Arrow. People are suggesting the guy that was in Titans. I never finished Titans. Yeah, you like Titans on DC, right?
Yeah, dude.
He was Nightwing.
Wait, he played Nightwing.
I do really want to see Green Arrow in James Gunn's version. I want to see Green Arrow more than I want to see Batman and James Gunn because Green Arrow is sort of similar to Batman.
Bring him back as Nightwing, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm kind of on board if you, at this point make him a
Give me
different
Stephen
character like
Amell.
they did. Make him a different character like they did Momoa. I think he could. I think he could fit an Oliver Queen.
He could. He could. He's got the beard.
But would you rather see Batman or Green Arrow and James Gunn's? I would rather see a fresh character. We've seen Arrow before on the CW, but we haven't seen a movie version of Green Arrow.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it. But Stephen Amell, you know, I like Stephen Amell.
I like Stephen Amell too. And I was on the board when they were first doing the Flash movie, bring Grant Gustin instead of Ezra as the Flash. But now I'm like, no, I'm more on board. Like, I want to see a different version now. It's been so much time. I'm not against it, but I'm just like, yeah, I want to see a different version. Stephen Amell has kind of moved on. He's done other things. There's just so much of him as Arrow. And I would like to see a different take on it. It would kind of seem old if they brought him back. Rational Skeptic really likes kittens. Woo! Brian, you promised me you're going to help me grift for the kitties. And you're falling asleep.
Yeah. Woo!
$4 going towards that cat bill. Woo-hoo!
Roll.
$2. Max DM'd you more movie news. Thank you, Rational.
Saving them kitties.
The kitties are going to be sponsored by Rational Skeptic. The next episode of The Madhouse, which I've done very few episodes, but I'm bringing it back.
Brought to you by.
Is going to be the Kitty Kingdom, working on the Kitty Kingdom, and it's going to be sponsored by Rational Skeptic because he really loves cats, apparently. Thank you for supporting those animals in need, Rational. Okay, so let me see what his movie news is.
But not every one of the flock likes the kitties, apparently.
I thought it was going to be a huge grifting opportunity. Not that I'm trying to get lots of money. Like, that's what I was looking for, like $1, $2 donations. It all adds up. It helps. That's what I was looking for. CGH is trying to send me topics without paying. He is a member, but I'll cover that too, CGH.
He's not even a member, dude. Oh, yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's a member. He's a member. He's actually was revolting. He said he's trying to start a boycott. He's like, members should unite and not member until there's member streams again. So under the pressure of CJH, I was going to plan to bring back member streams anyway.
Well, I mean, dude, you charge people $1 a month and you don't even stream.
I do stream. I do the mailbag too.
Twice
I'm going to bring it all back. Okay. So Austin Butler to star in Crazy Taxi. I love Austin Butler. It's going to be overexposed if he goes to every project here. Now, I would initially say, let me finish the quote from Discussing Film. I said Barbie wasn't a great idea, and I was wrong. And then I said Minecraft seemed lame. And then I thought Minecraft was a fun movie. And I don't like the game. I'm not against it. It's just not my thing, you know? I know you like Minecraft. Other people like Minecraft. There's a whole generation of young people that Minecraft is like their Tetris or something like that. They grew up on Minecraft. And I love... what's that?
I'm sorry. My nephews.
Yeah. And I think it's good for development too. It makes you think abstractly and how to build and manage things. I think those are all good tools to. It's actually a video game that helps you learn things. You know, learn some skills. Maybe people even got into programming or building their own games after Minecraft. So
Paramount.
What?
This is just funny. Read it. Go ahead.
Okay. The story will follow a struggling yellow cab driver who uses extreme methods to revive the yellow cab industry in a world where ride-sharing apps have taken over. That's a little bit current with the times. It seems a little odd. It could work. And you might like it, but I just think Austin Butler's taking on too much, though.
I mean, Crazy Taxi.
That's what I say too.
Okay, of all the video game IP, like, we're gonna scrape the barrel.
I'm thinking you get Jack Black in it. Yeah, you know,
it's just gonna be Stuber with Dave Bautista and Camille Mamgiani.
Right. I don't know. I'm not against it. It's not like blowing my skirt up or anything like that. Woo!
I just think it's funny that, like, come see the Crazy Taxi movie.
Well, this is what happens because Brian is halfway right. The comic book movies they're not dead, but they're not once were. But you know what is? Video game properties and IP are finally hitting and working. So they are exploring every single IP they own.
And that's why it's like, to me,
Fallout,
No, but see, like, some of them are hits and some of them are misses.
Sonic,
Like,
Mario.
Okay, did you see the trailer for Street Fighter?
I liked it. It looked fun.
I thought it looked fun. I think it's gonna be funny to see Cody Rhodes as Guile, but yeah.
Okay. So I'm for it. It's not like I don't think I'm going to rush to the theater to see this. I'll probably watch it if it comes on streaming.
Yeah.
Unless it looks really good. Like, honestly, I'd rather play Crazy Taxi than watch it and listen to the awesome soundtrack. That's the other thing that's great about The Offspring and the great soundtrack.
True.
All right, so let's cover CGH cheapskate boycotters topic that doesn't like kittens. Canadians don't like kittens because he hasn't contributed to this at all. Let's cover his topic, see what he sent me in DM. But you only get one, CJH.
He tries to deny his DNA. He's like, he was complaining earlier about a hockey game. Like,
I can't show this. That's this stream. Not only are you not paying CJH, he sent me a leaked trailer. That could put a strike on my channel if you show leaked stuff. Yeah, I'll watch it. He said, "Yeah, there's the real trailer, and yes, they're doing the Hand as the villain as well as Scorpion. Yes, Spider-Man, Hulk, Punisher, and Jean Grey." So he sent me a leaked trailer. I can't cover that. Talk about what you see. You're non-paying customer. You're trying to put a strike on my channel. Not only not pay for the kitties. If I strike, I'm gonna have to give them up. No, I'm just kidding. Wow, CGH. Okay, let's get back to it. But thank you. It's nice to see you. Hope everyone in Canada is doing well. I want to visit Canada. That's one of my New Year's resolutions is to get my real ID updated and a passport again. I haven't had a passport in a long time because I don't like to fly because I've never been to Canada. Even though I'm not visiting CGH because he didn't offer the couch or nothing. He's like, no.
You can fly to Reno.
I don't like to fly. And it's hard for me. I could get to Canada because I'm not that far away. But Niagara Falls, I've never been to Niagara Falls. And it's easy for me to do. It's not easy, but it's plausible for me to do like a long weekend trip. If I went to visit you, it would take like a week. And I can't take a week off work. I'd
feel like a weekend. This one a damn week here. Ain't that much to do here.
I'd have to get on a plane.
Just come for Hot August nights, dude.
He won't even give me his couch. Brian, you would give me your couch to sleep on if I needed a place to crash, right?
I mean, it's uncomfortable, but yes.
See? I'm not spoiling it for people. I don't even know about the Doom. I'm excited about Doomsday. I haven't been following any of the leaks or nothing.
I'm excited for Doomsday, man.
Let me see. I don't know if I want to cover this because I don't want to get anyone upset, but I'll cover it anyway. So Macaulay Culkin calls for the certain cameo to be removed from Home Alone 2. I think I like Macaulay Culkin, but it's not necessary. Like, no one's even going to. How are you going to go remove it from the VHS tapes? No one even cares about Home Alone 2. They care about the first one. And this is a part where even if you dislike the guy, he was a different person then, and it's erasing film history. He's in the movie. Why? It's stupid.
I don't.
Yeah, it's stupid. Why?
I don't know, man. This is grandstanding.
Yeah. Here's some more for some reason this is going around a lot. Victoria Pedretti, Sadie Sink, Dark Phoenix, who's better? I think Sadie Sink looks pretty cool as Dark Phoenix, and she's a great actress isn't she in Stranger Things?
Yeah, she's Max.
Yeah. Let me see. Oh, I gotta. Someone said I will never forget them for abandoning these awesome X-Men suits. This was actually in the last Fox X-Men Phoenix. They do look pretty good, but people don't like that movie. I thought it was okay. Oh no, Bryan Singer's in it. That's not. That was not the last.
Sansa Stark, man.
Yeah.
Jean Grey.
All right. Okay, this is talking about the next. I really have a real problem with Microsoft. Okay, but I do think that they're doing the right thing because they're not selling a lot of consoles. They're not making new customers. So might as well focus on the premium experience and compete with PC. Like Nintendo combined their handheld and their console divisions together and they had extreme success. So what does Microsoft have? They have a PC and a console. Why not? And the trends are going more towards PC, right? So just make a premium PC experience, and people are actually buying less PCs as well because phones and tablets do more and more. Chromebooks, more and more gets done off of the computer. So why not combine PC and console together for the next Xbox if they make it? It's going back and forth if they're actually going to make it anymore. But if they are going to make it, besides making a hybrid solution that can compete with Switch and the Steam Deck, I think this is the next best thing: is combine PC and console and get around. Call it a PC, a home PC, a living room PC that connects to your TV. Do a wireless keyboard and mouse, so you could do the stuff that you normally do on your PC in your living room on your big screen TV, and have given option for backwards compatible, although it's less and less relevant for a lot of the generations. I don't even see a disk drive on this. But if they are going to release a new console, do you think this is the right idea, Brian?
To combine the experience, yeah, that's not a bad
idea.
In
that way, because there's like the theory between scoopers is because it's more, even in like the licensing, because if you do a PC, Microsoft PCs have Sony products on them, Steam products on them, so you could get other games. It's like a Trojan horse to get other game revenues on your system by just knocking down the walls. Don't box yourself into a console anymore. Consoles are becoming more and more PC like anyway. When consoles were most relevant, they included something else like DVDs, or when they did something else. Just combine them already, because PC sales are down too. If you have a solution that can appeal to both console buyers and people that still want to buy a home PC, that's not like super high-end gaming PC, because people still buy decent high-end gaming PCs, right? This is be like a middle road between console, and they're probably shooting for higher specs than the PlayStation 6. And honestly, you can't beat them for quantity. Go for quality. You're not going to beat them for gimmicks with Nintendo. Go for quality. Go for a premium experience. And stop losing as much, because the console, besides Nintendo, Sony and Xbox have notoriously lost money on each console. You make it up on software sales, controllers, and accessories. But Nintendo makes it on consoles too. So go for the premium experience, have less losses, and that's, even though I'm still really pissed at Microsoft because they canceled Perfect Dark and they canceled projects I was really looking forward to, and they fumbled on their first party games, and they care more about, most corporations care more about IP than people or employees. So they've really screwed the pooch there. And then they raise the prices at the same time. They fire everyone, and then they still raise the price $10 for Game Pass. But this is where you go for Series X2 or the next Xbox console, I would think, if you're not going to do a handheld solution too. I would just do everything. Combine PC, console, and handheld all together, honestly, instead of buying a separate device for it. But that's my thoughts. Brian still enjoys his Series X. Still enjoys now, but
good entertainment system.
Mm-hmm. Rational DMD, more movie news.
Heck yeah. Woo! Another super chat.
Another benefit for the kiddies. Thank you so much.
Show brought to you by Rational Skeptic.
Can I share this because it makes me laugh, but it's kind of political. Republicans pretending to enjoy Nicki Minaj. I have more to say on that, but I'll silence myself so I don't get anyone upset. But wow, Nicki Minaj made quite a splash this last week. That's all. I'll get up to something. So this is good news from X. You know what? I've actually been tweeting too much political shit. Sorry. I'm trying to go through my feed. I didn't know this about Heat. So apparently Val Kilmer's agent told him not to take Heat because they couldn't match his salary at the time. It's when Val Kilmer was most popular, and he did it anyway. And it's one of his highlights of his career. And I want to rewatch Heat. I haven't seen it in a while. I have it on VHS. I actually obtained a DVD copy free recently too.
Nice.
Great movie. And they're making Heat 2, which looks really good. They got Austin Butler. They got Kylo, Adam Driver. They got some great people to play these characters. So, but did you know that about Val Kilmer? He wasn't. No. His agent said, "Don't take this movie."
I've never even seen that movie.
You've never seen Heat?
No.
You need to. It's one of the best movies ever. Really, really good movie. All right. I like Captain Marvel, but this is Margot Qualley and Brie Larson as Captain Marvel. Would be an interesting. Now, maybe they made this AI because they don't like Brie Larson or Captain Marvel and they want Rogue to take her powers, or maybe there's some comic reference to it because it's Rogue is the only one that could do something against Captain Marvel. How powerful
she gets her powers in the comic book.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
She takes them from Carol Danvers.
Oh, really? Okay, yes. I didn't know.
There's even a run.
Wow, you've been hanging around that King of Nerds.
That, and I watched it on the cartoon.
Yeah.
X-Men 90, whatever the hell.
Okay. So this will be cool to see. I don't dislike Margot Qualley. She's not a great Rogue to me, though. I haven't seen her acting as Rogue, but I would prefer someone else. I'm not against it or anything. That's not my pick for Rogue.
Gotta be better than Anna Paquin, right?
I liked Anna Paquin as Rogue. Yeah. It's just they didn't do a lot with her character. Okay, so the rumors are that DC and James Gunn are casting for Wonder Woman. Gal Gadot is just waiting by her phone. Doesn't look good. But here's some costume ideas for Wonder Woman. Which one looks good to you? I kind of want something different. I'm usually more for the authentic skirts, but some of those, I think the one up the top middle, I think is my favorite.
Yeah, kind of like the animated movies.
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah, I like it.
The one on the bottom right looks too much like Zack Snyder's Wonder Woman, just without a skirt. The one on the right, top right, looks like a different variant Wonder Woman character. I would go for the middle.
The one on the left's Linda Carter.
Yeah. My grandfather in the nursing home, he loved to watch Wonder Woman. I was like, okay, Grandpa, I know. Listen, she has still got it. So the twirling and like very interesting origin for a comic book character too. I watched the movie about the creator of Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
very interesting. Okay, let me see here. We'll get to your super chat. See if there's anything else. This is an interesting question. Why does Marilyn Manson look like Nicolas Cage dressed as Marilyn Manson? I kind of see it. Kind of has a Nicolas Cage look.
Trying to tell me Nicolas Cage is going to play him in the biopic?
I don't know. I don't think they're going. He was kind of canceled, but then he won his case. So people still see, that's the thing. People were there for the accusation. I'm sure that Marilyn Manson, especially since his content of his music was into some kinky stuff, but not necessarily breaking the laws or abusive, but that were the accusations for him. But he won his case, and people still act like he was canceled. I don't know what the answer is. I'm not going to judge him. His music is, I kind of like some of his. I was never a huge Marilyn Manson fan, but yeah. And Anthony Beltry, member for 47 months. Wow. CGH, this is a charity stream for the kitties. I will do one more, bro, and then we're going to end in like 20 minutes anyway. All right, let me bring up Rational because he's the one that supported the cats this whole stream. Let me see what else he sent me. Let me see here. It's a John Carpenter. This is an interesting one. So, according to Discussing Film, Battle Royale begins filming this January. The current cast includes Kurt Russell, awesome, Thomasin McKenzie, Sabrina Carpenter, Gaten Matarazza, McKenna Grace, Jacob Tremblay. Based on the Japanese novel, the film will follow high school students who live in a dystopic, authoritarian American. So it's accurate to current time. No, I'm just kidding. Controlled by a dictator, Kurt Russell, who forces them to fight to the death on an island off the coast of Los Angeles. And then there's been accusations that the Hunger Games stole from Battle Royale. I knew about Battle Royale way before the Hunger Games was made. What do you mean this is fake? Anthony says you're giving me fake news, Rational. Why would you give me something that would sounds awesome and it'd be fake? Because I would like to see this. Would you like to see it, Brian? If John Carpenter is involved and one of the big stars is Kurt Russell?
I don't care.
I mean, I would be for it. I'd like to see a trailer. But why would you get everyone's hopes up like that? Rational?
Because it's rational?
Okay. I don't know what CGH is sending a joke. All right. This is your last freebie, CGH, only because I'm trying to stop you from the MME boycott, members boycott. Because of those, you're really taking the food out of the kittens' mouths. Okay. We have this great idea, Sony says. Sigh, what is it? There's this really crazy villain we haven't used yet. It's Venom, isn't it? No. This is Enom. Totally. You could not. I'm not overdoing it for this. You could not have thought this was funny, CJH. You could not have thought this was a funny joke. This is beyond dad joke cringe. Why did you make me do that? I feel dirty. All right. That was totally not worth it. I'm not going to time him out. I'm trying to stop. You did not think that was hilarious. There's no way he thought that was hilarious.
Yes, 100%.
He thought the reaction of how stupid it was and me have to cover it was hilarious. That's what it was. Tell the truth, bro. All right. Let's see what else is here, and then we'll wrap. Anything else we want to cover before we wrap it up, Brian?
I think we're good.
We made $10 or at least $8. According to Scoopers, Marvel Studios wants Jordan Peele to direct an MCU movie. I have mixed feelings. I think he's very talented, but I don't think he has as much range for his movies projects. I love him in Key and Peele too, and he's very talented as a producer, director, but his projects seem very samey. I don't know what he would do for Marvel. I'm not against it. I'd like to see his take. I'd like to see a trailer. I'd like to see what character he goes for.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Big name directors and Marvel movies don't tend to go hand in hand. So,
So I mean, I'm for this, fine, for another Marvel movie getting made. Honestly, it doesn't seem like they're doing many small projects either. They're doing like Avengers movies and Spider-Man. They're kind of limiting the smaller character films. So I don't even know what he would do, really.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I definitely don't want him to do. Maybe they are looking forward to him to do X-Men. Maybe it's X-Men. Because I know that's the one. I know they're doing Avengers. I know they already Avengers. Doomsday's probably already done. Spider-Man. The next project they were going to do is probably like X-Men. Or no, they got someone for X-Men, didn't they?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, unless it's some kind of passion project for him. Or
I don't think they're doing that anymore. Honestly. I'll just go past that. Someone's talking about Batman the Brave and the Bold hype. We'll see if we get there. Honestly, I think they're going to wait to see Supergirl, Lanterns, and Man of Tomorrow. I might think they might have a cameo for Batman, but
there's something innate about Batman that makes him so beloved across the entire world. A tragic story that is being transformed into something good. Or is it that Batman has attracted some of the greatest artists in all mediums?
Greatest artists and one of the greatest villain rogues gallery of any superhero. Really. The Batman villains are top notch, right?
Sure.
Yeah. No, I can't think of a better. Like, I like Lex Luthor, but he hasn't held a candle to the Joker, you know? Sean O'Rourke, wow, came in from the rafters. I didn't even know you were here, Sean. James Gunn needs to stay away from Batman. Does he? There's enough versions of Batman that I'm okay with an off-the-wall version of Batman, and it's not necessarily that he would do that. But, like, we've gotten so many versions of Batman, I want to see something different. But I would prefer Green Arrow, which is a Batman-like character. He's a rich millionaire. He's got I can't remember all of Arrow's. There's similarities, you know. He doesn't have powers necessarily either. But I would be the more the merrier. I don't care.
Comic books, gaming, film, television that have told the story about this character, and because of that, his legend has grown and grown. I think the answer is both. There's something innate about Batman.
He doesn't say anything. I don't think he says anything very
substance here.
Controversial to Batman fans. I actually think he'll play it safer with Batman than he did with Superman. Because if you mess up Batman, you're really going to hear about it, you know?
Yeah, of course.
I think, Batman, Spider-Man, I think does also have really good villains too. It's word salad. All right. Let me see what else is here. Me walking in 2026. I like this one. Using mocap suit. Using a mocap suit to kick yourself in the balls is a great metaphor for ending 2021. Is this real or is this AI?
That's a metaphor for 2025. Is that a real video or is that AI?
That's true too, yes. But I also think I can easily see this happening. Kicking yourself in the balls. Oh! This is my metaphor for tariffs. Oh! Oh! The tariffs in the economy. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. That's what I think of tariffs. Okay. This is great. John Rhys Davies from Lord of the Rings still gets excited like a child every time they hand him Gimli's axe. Look at him. Oh, that's Steel City Con. I was at that con. That's a local cosplayer that I follow on Instagram. She's awesome. But yeah, it's great to see how much he embraces the fandom. Well, it's her too, but but he seems like he does that for everybody. He's really into it. Great actor. I don't think anyone's had anything bad to say about him, right? Gimli.
Solid, man.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones.
My favorite cosplay of hers, if you've seen some really great cosplay of April O'Neil, that's her. I forget her name. Damn it. I don't know who this is, but yes. Perfect casting of this actress as Poison Ivy. I would like to see Poison Ivy and Matt Reeves the Batman. I would like to see the Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy in live action. What's this actress's name? Hold on. Madeline Petch as Poison Ivy is perfect casting. I'll take your word for it. That AI image is great. AI and NPCs. AI NPCs. Interesting. Oh, okay. Let's cover this. This is where I'm talking about. We covered this on the mic drop last night. I don't know if this guy is doing more. This is why I'm like, AI and stuff can also be very careful who you're talking to. But why do you even need the studios to greenlight stuff when you could do this with characters in the last version DC? Just do it yourself. Look at this. Is that creepy, Brian? I mean, depending on what happens, you don't want to be catfished, but I'm saying if you do it for entertainment and you're trying to film a scene, this could be a director doing this with each character that knows what he wants from the actor. This could be our pal Perp or someone else that makes movies, and they have each character and they do what they want out of the character. Now, I do think it's getting to a point where Warner Brothers would shut this down, though. That's so good. Anthony says, ooh, no. I'm all for fan films and stuff. Why not? It's just that if it's this good. Oh, even Sean says no. You don't want to do something inappropriate with them. I mean, there's a line, right? But if it's in good taste, and I know it's subjective, and it's just do a fan project, why not? Brian, what do you think? Apparently, the chat hates this idea.
Yeah, this is wrong.
Why is it wrong if you don't do anything inappropriate?
What would you that good if that was your face saying some crazy shit?
They've done that's happened to me before, and I'm just a small-time YouTuber.
You didn't like it very much, now did you?
Yeah, I'm not saying don't pay actors. I'm saying for fan films. Why not?
Yeah, I'm good.
Fan films get made all the time. If they're not making any profits out of it, you're still okay. I'm going to do this as a clip out. Even if the creator does not make a profit, if this is a fan project and you're not doing something inappropriate, the reason I keep saying inappropriate is because it's Margot Robbie.
This is creepy, bro. No.
You're against this too.
100%.
I am not against this as long as it's not inappropriate stuff. I don't. Well, that could be adjusted, Sean. The fingers don't go through the hair. That could be adjusted later. I'm for this. Okay. Well, I guess I'll take it down. People are really offended by this. Okay.
Ew.
All right. Let's do this as the last project here. Here's a bunch of actors that they're considering that I think it's more like fan casting for Batman, for Batman and Brave and Bold, for James Gunn's DC Studios. Any of these look interesting to you? You don't have to say the actor's name because I don't know. I know Jake Gyllenhaal on the right. I know Jensen Ackles up in the top row. The one actor is from Prince Caspian. This other actor has been in some like apocalyptic teen movies. This guy was in, I don't know. I've seen him in a series before. I have no idea who these other two people are on the bottom. I'm just going to pick my favorite. I like Jake Gyllenhaal. I don't see him as Bruce. I don't. I would say my favorite there, maybe Jensen Ackles at the top. Anyone standing out to you, Brian, here as a potential Batman? Or maybe you don't care. I don't know.
Nah, I'll be surprised when it happens.
Yeah. I think the one guy in the bottom here was in that Foundation series on Apple Plus, and I'm pretty. What are you talking about? My search history. What is he talking about?
I don't know, man.
James Gunn said he had an A-list actor reach out to him about Batman. I think it's Jake Gyllenhaal. I think Jake Gyllenhaal wants to do it. I mean, his sister was in The Dark Knight, right?
Yeah.
I think he probably auditioned for it before too, but he's older now, you know.
Yeah.
I guess I'm open to Jake Gyllenhaal. I see more Jensen Ackles. That would be my top pick. So that was tweeted on X, CJ, and you should stay off X. All right. Huge successful kitty stream. The funds flew in. Thank you so much for the support. Everyone have a good holiday and a happy new year. Take a little bit extra time to call someone that you might not have before and give a few minutes to a loved one. I think that's a good message there. Reach out to someone during the holidays, because holidays are a good time. They're also a rough time for a lot of people too, especially if a lot of great people have lost great loved ones, and that's really hard around the holidays. So also reach out to those people too, you know. I wish the best for everybody, really do. Onward and upward to 2026. I don't know if we're going to stream again before 2026, Brian. We'll see. I don't think so. I think the next time we meet will probably be 2026. Not that we're not going to talk on the phone or something, but the next time you see me and Brian together on a stream, it's probably going to be 2026. If he retire again. He's a busy man. I didn't even finish my Coors Light. I was trying to work for the kiddies. I didn't even finish my Coors Light. I love cheap beer. Love cheap beer. Have a good one, everyone. We'll see you later.
Bye.